the 22nd day of December 2022, only 2 days to Christmas Day. Good evening and welcome to Newswatch and Hope TV, the station where you look and live. I'm Tess Njenga. Let us kick off with the day's news. A day after the release of the 2022 KCPE examination results, top performers in the country have continued to welcome the results with jubilation and expectation of what their future will be as they hope to join Form 1 in 2023. And as Grace Ahati reports, the students have attributed their success to prayers, hard work, and support from their parents and teachers.
Various schools, parents, teachers and pupils across the country have continued to celebrate their 2022 KCPE examination results a day after they were released. In Bungoma County, top student Robinson Fuaro Makoha from Christ the King Academy with 431 marks expressed his excitement for the results, saying that he aspires to join Alliance Boys High School and later pursue software engineering in future.
Scoring out 431 is I have been dreaming of changing this Kenya, especially in the technology sector. I would like to make improvements. That's why I want to pursue software engineering. I would like to go to Alliance High School, and after that I would like to go abroad to study maybe in Harvard, and I would like to pursue software engineering to make this Kenya better world technology.
It was also joy and jubilation at Bondo Township and Siaya Central Primary Schools as the institution celebrated remarkable results in the just concluded KCPE 2022 results. At Bondo Township, a total of 7 pupils scored 400 and above, with Moses Owino and Perez Achieng topping the school with 416 marks. According to the school head teacher Charles Ngutu, the impressive results were as a result of early syllabus coverage and total commitment to work by teachers and pupils.
We've done it again this year. We registered 251 candidates and we've managed to get 7 with 400 marks and above. Our best, we have 1 girl and 1 boy that managed to score 416 marks. The girl is called Perez and the boy is called Moses.
At Sitam Schools Woodley in Nairobi, the candidates registered excellent performance as the top achievers thanked God, their supportive parents and teachers for mentoring them.
I got 424 marks in KCPE and I would like to go to the Kenya High School. I thank God for these results. I also thank my supportive teachers and parents as well.
I'd like to go to Alliance Boys High School. I worked hard. I believed in God. I had confidence, but not overconfidence. I'd like to do mechatronics engineering in life, and yes, I didn't expect this marks. Honestly, I feared to get my results, but I believed in God. I prayed every day, and yes, I got here through God's work.
Honestly, those weren't the marks that I expected, but still, I am actually proud of the marks that I got. I did a lot of hard work to get there. My teachers helped me a lot, and yeah, I was pretty happy. I made my parents proud, and yes. Yeah, so the school I'd want to go to, honestly, my first choice for national was Nairobi School. Yeah, I was told many good things about that by my teachers, and they encouraged me to pick it.
Public schools were also not left behind as they performed well in the national exams. At Kilimani Primary School in Nairobi County, celebrations rocked the air as the school celebrated their champion, Lucky Dube Nyamache, who scored 401 marks in his KCPE exam. Nyamache has encouraged students across the country to work hard and remain disciplined in order to excel.
I want even to motivate the children, the pupils at Kilimani Primary Schools and even other schools, that if you pay attention to the teacher, if you ask questions, if you work hard, if you wake up early, if you listen to what your parent is saying, if you listen to what your teacher is saying, if you listen to the word of God, if you listen to what God is talking to you and you pray to him, we'll always listen to you. Yeah. And also the parents parents, I'd like you to motivate our other pupils. Motivate them to learn more, check their homework, listen to them, and the teachers always appreciate the children to whatever marks they have given and always motivate them to their core.
Nyamache's mother has expressed excitement for her son's results, noting that she encouraged him since he expected to get above 420 marks.
Kweli tulifurahia, lakini laki ya kufurahia alikuwa na target 420 kuendelea, lakini hiyo 401 ni amana sana. Nilimuhimiza sana sababu aliweza hata kujaribu kulia, lakini nikamwambia pana, umepasi na umepita.
The school's deputy head teacher says the institution's performance has greatly improved due to hard work from both students and teachers.
We have worked so hard, and the work of our hands has been seen through this student who has performed so well. He got more than 400 marks, although we did not expect him to get 401. We expected more than that, but all the same, we are happy. We are satisfied with what he got.
Reporting for Hope TV Newswatch, I'm Grace Ahati.
Congratulations to them indeed. Thank you, Grace, for that report. Now, meanwhile, teachers and parents at the Moi DEB Primary School in Kandui area, Bungoma County, are in disbelief after the KCPE results released on Wednesday contrasted their high expectations. The head teacher from Moi Primary has expressed shock and anguish after the school performed poorly in the examinations for the first time. The emotional head teacher has denounced the results, calling on the sub-county director and stakeholders to take a closer look at the examination results. The institution's top performer scored 365 marks, a rather low point as compared to last year's top student who scored 418 marks. The school equally emerged among the top schools in last year's examinations, causing a dismal reaction to this year's performance.
Kwa hii shule tangu tufanye mitihani yote, kwa historia ya hii shule, iwe mwaka hawakufunza, walifunza, hakuna siku tumekuwa na results kama hizo. Mimi nimepigia sub county director ako hapa. Nikaamua niwaite nyinyi wazazi tu mkuje, kuliko kila mzazi anapiga simu, kwa sababu hakuna si ati watoto wa mbele peke yao ndio marks ziko chini. Hata pia mimi nimekuwa mzazi. Mtoto wangu amepata 334. Mtoto mwenye alijua amechagua shule kama Maranda, hata sijamtumia results kwa sababu unatumaje. Maswali niko nayo mengi.
Nataka kukubaliana na mwalimu ya kwamba haya sio matokeo yetu. Kwa sababu hata child number 1 tumekuwa tu kwa cluster na hiyo shule ya St. Peters. Huyo mtoto alikuwa sisi tunawashinda. Hii sio marks yetu, hii ni kitu imefanywa tu karabati, either the system has been hacked ama ni politics inachezwa hapa.
I am totally disappointed. This is a very serious crime against the future of our children. We cannot allow some few individuals to play politics with the children future. Na tunasema hivi, County Director of Education and all the officials with education, they must write a report to the Minister of Education. Na kama kuna mtu anacheza siasa ya kukandamiza walimu, let them put their cards on the table, not trying to kill one school to prop up another one.
Away from the KCSE results reaction, President William Ruto has vowed to support development in Baringo County in liaising with the county government. Speaking during the annual Kimalel Goat Auction and Cultural Fair in Baringo Central, President Ruto announced plans by the government to collect and reserve water in a bid to ensure availability of water in the area. The head of state also thanked Baringo residents for entrusting his government with the responsibility of leading the county, adding that his administration is committed to uplifting the country in all spheres. President Ruto reiterated his government's plan to recruit 30,000 teachers to bridge the gap that schools have encountered in having lesser teachers and further ensure the smooth transition of all learners.
Mimi nataka niwahakikishie ya kwamba katika umoja wenu serikali ya Kenya itaungana na nyinyi katika kuendesha, kuboresha na kukuza kaunti yenu ya Baringo. And you have my support, you have my commitment to work with you so that we can build Baringo County to be the county of great opportunities, greater aspiration, and we can make this county greater than what it is today. Ni vizuri tushirikiane na tufanye kazi hiyo kwa pamoja. Mumeniambia mambo yale ya maendeleo ya hapa. Haya mambo mimi nayaelewa kama vile mmoja wenu amesema. Najua ya kwamba sehemu kubwa ya Baringo hii ni sehemu arid and semi-arid. Na sababu hiyo tuko na mpango mkubwa ya kutega maji katika dams. Zile ndogo, dams kubwa, dams za katikati, na hiyo mpango iko katika jikoni tunaipika, na hivi karibuni tutawaeleza tunatembea kwa njia gani. Munajua tayari tulikuwa tumepanga mambo ya Radat Dam hapa. Tulikuwa tumepanga mambo ya Berekei, hata imefanywa feasibility study. Dam ya kule Amaya pia imefanywa feasibility study. Na zingine hata ya Aror hapa chini na Kimwarer iliwekwa siasa mbaya. Lakini hiyo yote tutahakikisha ya kwamba tunaondoa siasa duni na tunajenga dam kwa manufaa ya wananchi, mifugo yao na kilimo yao.
IEBC CEO Marjan Hussein Marjan today appeared before the Justice Agri Muchelule-led tribunal at the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development in Nairobi that was formed by President William Ruto to probe the 4 dissenting IEBC commissioners. Marjan defended himself from the chaos that ensued at the Bomas of Kenya during the tallying of votes for the August 9th polls. Marjan said the security of the National Tallying Center was to be handled by the National Police Service in collaboration with a committee led by Commissioners Irene Masit and Justice Wanderi. He said if there was a problem with the process involved in the tallying of the presidential votes, it would not have gone unnoticed.
In the commission, Marjan, have you taken sides in the commission between the four commissioners and the 3 commissioners?
I'm the one who has been on record, basically telling the right thing. I'm on record, for example, even before the election, when there were disputes regarding the registration of voters, I'm on record saying that our records are basically correct. You can even do your mathematics and confirm whether what we have is true or not. So even when it comes to declaration, I basically will stand with the truth because I was also part and parcel of the process. If there was something wrong, I will not hesitate to say there was something wrong here. But if something is right, I would say basically.
And former Chief Justice David Maraga has been appointed by President William Ruto to head a task force that will recommend how to improve the performance of officers serving in the National Police Service (NPS) and the Kenya Prison Service (KPS). President William Ruto has appointed Kenya Private Sector Alliance (KEPSA) Executive Director Carol Kariuki as Maraga's deputy. This comes even as President Ruto marks 100 days in office and begins to deliver on his campaign promise to ensure that the police will have adequate resources to carry out their duties. The head of state yesterday reiterated that the government will accelerate its efforts to better the working conditions of police officers across the country. Well, on that note, let us take our first break on Newswatch tonight. Don't go away. We will be back with much more news.
The marketplace. Different players, different principles. What will make you stand out and occupy the marketplace? Occupy Today, Sundays from 8 p.m. exclusively on Hope TV. Look and live.
Every Friday at 11 a.m. on Hope Junction. We play the latest jams.
You're changing my attitude. My heart is yours. For you alone, for you alone.
Plus your requests. If your favorite song tells your story better, let the whole world hear it.
Welcome back. Now, former Vioja Mahakamani prosecutor actor Gibson Gathu has passed on. The actor, famously known as Kiongozi wa Mashtaka, passed away at Medihill Hospital, where he has been undergoing treatment for kidney failure since July. In August this year, Mbugua underwent a kidney transplant at the Medihill Hospital in Eldoret. This is after Kenyans of goodwill, including retired President Uhuru Kenyatta, donated 6 million shillings for the procedure. The retired president sent a personal donation of 2 million shillings. Mbugua was one of the most popular faces in the iconic Vioja Mahakamani, a Kenyan comedy series that was broadcast for over 25 years and had a massive following in its heyday. Mbugua was one of the frontiers in the local entertainment scene and became a fan favorite in Vioja Mahakamani due to his no-nonsense approach to cases, a trait that is similar to the one employed by actual prosecutors in courts. Moving on, Cabinet Secretary for Information, Communications and the Digital Economy, Eliud Owalo, has warned that the Lake region is under threat of being submerged by Lake Victoria should urgent steps not be taken to address global warming trends. Owalo, who was speaking at the Siaya Institute of Technology grounds when he launched Siaya County tree planting campaign, is now urging the residents of the entire region to embrace tree planting as part of the campaign to bequeath future generations an environment-friendly world. The CS was flanked by Siaya Deputy County Commissioner Robert Ngetich and the County Executive Committee member for Environment, Dr. Caroline Onyango, among others, called on Kenyans to embrace the age-old slogan of "If you cut a tree, plant two," adding that the same can even be improved to "If you cut a tree, plant 10 and nurture them to maturity." He said that tree planting, apart from checking the effects of global warming, has the potential of creating jobs for the youth in form of tree nurseries and in timber production ventures. Addressing the occasion, Siaya County Forest Conservator Evans Arori said that the county's forest cover stands at 0.23%, while the tree cover is 5.27%, attributing the low forest cover to very few gazette forests in Siaya. The Ministry of Education and Petroleum, through the Kenya Energy Sector Environment and Social Responsibility Program KEEP Fund, has rehabilitated a total of 1,600 hectares of land in different parts of the country. The ministry's Cabinet Secretary David Chirchir says the fund finances activities relating to growing trees in order to conserve soil and preserve catchment areas for hydropower dams. In this, he said they collaborate with Kenya Forest Service, KFS, and other stakeholders, adding that more than 1,200 members of local communities have been directly involved in the project that was launched in 2007. The Energy CS spoke at Chebitet area in Masai Mau Forest when he led the Narok residents to plant about 29,000 tree seedlings in 29.8 hectares of the forest land. The tree planting exercise was attended by Narok Governor Patrick Ntutu, Tourism Principal Secretary John Olotua, Agriculture PS Julian Korir, Narok South Member of Parliament Kitilal Ntutu, and Narok East Member of Parliament Ken Aramat, Narok County Commissioner Isaac Masinde, among others.
The Ministry of Energy and Petroleum has been actively involved in afforestation efforts. We have planted close to 480,000 trees, almost half a million seedlings in Onosubukia, 300 acres here in Narok County, which was formerly a water tower without a forest. The water tower serves geothermal wells down in the Olkaria area. Today we are working together with our state agencies as partners to ensure that we plant close to 29,848 seedlings.
Tuko na plan yetu kama county government. Tunataka kufence kwa ile pesa ambayo hao waheshimiwa wamenipea nitumie. Tunataka kufence shule zote ili kila mtoto ambayo ako primary na secondary ambayo ako county ya Narok wanapanda miti, kwa sababu tunajua mashamba zetu tuko na wanyama, tuko na ng'ombe, tuko na kondoo na zile wanyama zingine za forest, lakini tunataka kuhakikisha kwamba imekuwa fence na kila mtoto akikuja kutoka nyumbani anaweka maji hiyo miti yake, anakuza mpaka iwe miti, ili tuweze kusaidia rais wetu kuhakikisha kwamba hii shida ya environment ambayo sasa tunaona tunaweza kumsaidia kama vile ametuonesha.
Now, Principal Secretary of the State Department for Energy, Alex Wachira, has revealed plans by the state to pilot clean energy cooking in all 47 counties. Speaking during the launch of the national tree planting at the Muringato Forest in Kieni East Nyeri County, the PS stated that the aim of the initiative will be to shift Kenyans from the heavy use of biomass fuel for cooking to cleaner and more energy-efficient fuel sources. The Energy PS was flanked by the PS State Department for Performance and Delivery Management, Esther Ngero, and Nyeri Governor Mutahi Kahiga, among a host of Nyeri legislators in leading Kieni residents in planting 6,000 tree seedlings.
Kwa sababu tuko na shida ya stima production, we are preparing the country that in the future, not now, in the future, maybe 20 years, 30 years from now, when our resources will be depleted of energy in terms of geothermal and what have you, we shall be able to generate power using nuclear. We have a body called NUPEA, that is Nuclear Power Energy Association, Clean Energy Cooking. We have that program, and I will launch it probably in the coming year to save time, and then we conserve our forest. It is also an opportunity for businessmen.
Now, across our borders, Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky and U.S. President Joe Biden showed solidarity at the White House on Wednesday in the first foreign trip of the war for the Ukrainian leader, as the United States announced new military aid, including Patriot missiles. The United States is expected to provide another $1.8 billion in military aid for Ukraine, including a Patriot air defense system to help it ward off barrages of Russian missiles. Ukraine in recent weeks has come under repeated Russian missile and drone strikes targeting its energy infrastructure, leaving millions of people without electricity or running water in the dead of a freezing winter. President Zelensky delivered an emotional wartime appeal to a joint meeting of Congress on Wednesday night, telling Americans that their money was not charity and vowing that his people would eventually secure an improbable victory against Russia on behalf of all free nations.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Of course, thanks my partisan support, thanks Congress, and thanks from our just ordinary people to your ordinary people, Americans.
It's going to take some time to complete the necessary training, but the Patriot Battery will be another critical asset for Ukraine as it defends itself against Russian aggression. The American people have been with you every step of the way, and we will stay with you. We will stay with you for as long as it takes.
Your money is not charity. It's an investment in the global security and democracy that we handle in the most responsible way. Just like the brave American soldiers which held their lines and fought back Hitler's forces during the Christmas of 1944. Brave Ukrainian soldiers are doing the same to Putin's forces this Christmas.
Hope TV is where you look and live, with an excellent selection of the best Christian programming consisting of local and international content of inspirational stories, talk shows, Bible commentary, youth, health shows, children entertainment, contemporary gospel music, extended times of worship, live broadcast, news, movies, drama, Christian ministry programs, and so much more. Hope TV is another quality service from Christ is the Answer Ministries with over 45% of authentic and credible local content every week. Hope TV is a sister station to Hope FM, Kenya's leading Christian radio station with footprints across the country. Tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live. Hope TV is now available on GoTV Channel 103, Zuku Channel 873, Signet Channel 817, and Star Times Channel 026. Enjoy our uplifting content and family-friendly programming anytime. Hope TV, you look and live.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at business. National Treasury and Economic Planning Cabinet Secretary Professor Njuguna Ndung'u has urged Nyandarua residents to form cooperatives that will enable them to practice value addition and market aggregation for their produce. Speaking during the launch of the National Tree Growing and Restoration Campaign in Geta Ward, Nyandarua County, the CS said that it was only through the formation of cooperatives that farmers in Nyandarua would benefit from diverse markets in and outside the country. He at the same time asked the residents to be taking care of the trees they planted to ensure they reach maturity. He added that mitigation against climate change is both an individual and a collective role.
I argued that we have to go back to cooperatives because cooperatives gives us a very important model of aggregation. Those with half an acre, those with 10 acres, whatever you are growing, if you join the cooperative gives you a platform for aggregation. And they discover markets, they discover value addition, and then strengthen the markets. The whole issue about bottom-up approach to economic management is actually to make sure that markets are functioning for everyone. And the best way to utilize those markets is through the aggregation model of cooperatives.
Tukae chini ndio tuweze kuprioritize zile barabara ambazo ni kizingizio za maendeleo katika kaunti yetu. Priority namba 1 ya serikali yetu ni kumaliza hizo miradi ambazo zinaendelea. Baada ya hiyo tuingie hiyo phase nyingine ya zile barabara ambazo hazikufanikiwa kwa mradi wa kwanza.
Well, that wraps up Newswatch this Thursday. Thank you for watching. I'm Tess Jenga. God willing, see you next week. Let me take this opportunity to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2023. God bless you.